Enterprise website design, 3 top trends you shouldn't ignore. In the rapidly evolving realm of enterprise web design, it's critical to stay updated with the most influential trends. From the perspective of a full-stack engineer, I've noticed certain emerging patterns that redefine the way we interact with online spaces. Here, I'll share these trends, exploring their pros and cons to help you understand their impact better. Trend number 1. Immersive virtual reality, VR, experiences. First on the list is the advent of immersive virtual reality, VR, experiences. But what does VR mean for a website instead of a video game? VR in web design implies creating a fully immersive, interactive 3D environment that users can explore. Instead of merely scrolling or clicking, visitors are given the freedom to interact in a way that's much closer to real-world navigation. A good example of this is Apple's website during product launches. First, let's begin with the pros of using VR integration for your web application. Pro number 1, heightened user engagement. Creating a VR environment invites users to interact more deeply with your site, leading to longer visits and potentially increased conversion rates. Pro number 2, elevated brand perception. Incorporating VR into your web design can position your company as an industry innovator, appealing to tech-savvy users. Pro number 3, memorable user experiences. By offering users a unique, interactive, and immersive experience, VR can dramatically improve brand recall and foster customer loyalty. But where there is amazing technology, there is usually a small catch. The con is that VR has complex development. VR experiences require substantial technical expertise, potentially making them expensive and time-consuming to develop. Trend number 2. Micro-interactions. Micro-interactions, though small, have a significant impact on user experience. And what are micro-interactions, you ask? Let's go into the details. Micro-interactions refer to subtle design elements that perform a specific task or provide feedback to the user. Think of the like feature on social media platforms or the animation that occurs when you refresh your email inbox. Facebook is a great example of this. Now we can discuss the pros of micro-interactions on your web application. Pro number 1, enhanced user engagement. Micro-interactions can make browsing more interactive, encouraging users to engage more with your site. Pro number 2, intuitive user interface. These features often provide feedback, guiding users through your site's functionality and making the interface more intuitive. Pro number 3, improved user retention. Well-designed micro-interactions can improve user satisfaction, encouraging repeat visits and increased user retention. But there's a catch: a risk of overuse. While beneficial, overusing micro-interactions can clutter the user interface and confuse users. Trend number 3, overstimulation design approach. Finally, the overstimulation design approach is making waves in the enterprise web design arena. An overstimulation design seeks to capture and hold user attention through sensory overload. It typically involves a variety of visual, auditory, and sometimes even tactile elements. You've seen this trend with video applications like TikTok or Instagram more often than you realize. And finally, the pros of the overstimulation design approach. Pro number 1, unforgettable design. The sensory overload of overstimulation design can create a distinctive and unforgettable web presence. Pro number 2, increased creative expression. Overstimulation design allows for greater creative expression, pushing the boundaries of traditional design. Pro number 3, rich storytelling. With a variety of elements at play, overstimulation design offers rich storytelling potential, strengthening emotional connections with your brand. This design approach has both the cons of the first and second trend, the potential of overwhelming your users. While unique and engaging, there's a risk of overwhelming users if the design isn't carefully balanced. There's just so much to do all at once. Are all these trends necessary to craft a high-performing enterprise website? Absolutely not. The type of web design you embrace will always depend heavily on the nature of your brand and the unique needs of your audience. However, it's undeniable that the digital landscape is continually shifting, paving the way for more interactive, immersive, and responsive websites. The key is to stay informed about emerging trends while faithfully adhering to a style that aligns seamlessly with your brand identity. This delicate balance will help ensure that your website remains fresh, engaging, and efficient. Thank you for taking the time to journey through this article with us. We hope that it offered valuable insights to help navigate the evolving world of enterprise website design. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please check out our Medium page at Paragon Cloud Consulting, where we regularly explore topics like these and more. We look forward to sharing more exciting content with you in the future.